In this video, I'm going to be talking about the number of PMPs that are out there and why there's actually less PMPs now than there were a few months ago. Are we losing PMPs every single month? Maybe. My name is Andrew Ramdial, and I am the author of this book, PMP Exam Prep Simplified, which has helped hundreds of thousands of people pass their exam. Let's get started. So, I was looking up some statistics, PMP statistics, a few minutes ago, and I found some interesting numbers. And a lot of people ask me, a famous question is, are there a lot more PMPs now? The question is, how many PMPs do we gain every month? How many people are taking the exam every month? These are questions a lot of you may have asked yourself. And realistically, we may have a lot of people taking the exam, passing the exam, becoming certified, but we are losing people that are getting certified. And before I even get into this, I want to show you the data. So I went to projectmanagement.com and I found the statistics on how many PMPs are out there. Projectmanagement.com is owned by PMI, it's one of their websites, and they publish every single month. They publish the number of PMPs that we have out there. And if we look at the trend of how many people are certified, we'll see something interesting. And that's what this video is about. So I want to show you, before we speak about the data, let's just see the data by itself. So here is the April 2022 PMI fact file stats. And you'll notice that there is 1.26 million PMPs certified. Now, you can know from this data, by the way, the links to everything that I'm showing you will be in the description below. 1.26 million PMP certified in the month by the end of April 2022. If I take a look now at May 2022, this number went up. 3,000 more people, about 3,000, so we have 1.260, 1.263. So in this sense, it looks interesting, right? It looks like we are having an increase of about 3,000 PMPs. And this is good because you're thinking, okay, 3,000 people pass the exam that month, become certified. Not necessarily. That number may be bigger than that. And I'll explain to you in a minute. Let's continue. Okay, so the next thing here we have is going to be June. Watch what happens in June. In June, the number significantly drops. It goes from 1.263 and then it drops to 1.245. So that is a 63 to 45. What is that? 18,000 dropped. That's interesting. So we lost 18,000 PMPs between the month of end of May to the end of June. By July, the number only increases by what is this? 1.245 to 1.246, by 1,000 PMPs. What the hell is going on here? So if you look at the data, so what the data is showing me, and you too, is that in April, 1.260 to July, 1.246. 14,000 decrease or so of PMPs between end in April to end in July. And this is just 4 months that I chose. I was like, okay, let's go back from the most recent. This video is being made on August 31st. There's no numbers for August yet. I found this to be pretty interesting in terms of the number, in terms of the net loss of 14,000 certified individuals. The first thing that people ask me, and one of my colleagues over here, I was actually showing him this before I did this video, and his first question was, why are we losing PMPs? You see, what happens is people don't renew it. What happens is, and you can see it's thousands of people every month. In fact, at the end of June, 15,000 from May didn't renew their PMP. What happens is people take the exam, and it could be you, take the exam, pass the exam, become certified. But you have to remember something. You have to maintain the certification, right? You have to actually pay a renewal fee, about $120, $30, something like that. You have to get your 60 PDUs, which you guys should be working on every year. Try to do at least 20 a year for 3 years, 60 to renew it. At the end of the three-year cycle, if you don't have that 60 PDU, you don't pay the renewal fee, you will lose your certification. You will not be certified. PMI will knock your name out the PMP certification registry, and you are in trouble. So that's something that a lot of people may not be doing and not renewing their certification. And because of that, you have these people losing it. And when somebody loses a PMP, you got to remember something. If you ever lose it, you're going to have to pay for the exam again, full fee, submit a brand new application, and more than likely study all over again because the exam would have probably changed. No PMP sticks around for 4 or 5 years. They generally change between 3 to 4 years to get a brand new exam. And you look at the change that happened in 2021, it was a drastic change. Anyone that loses their PMP pre-2021 and takes this new exam has to study again. So you have to get courses, you have to dedicate time. You know, the thing is you don't want to lose your PMP. So, you know, one thing you don't learn in this video is you're going to see a ton of people losing their PMP. But you also see people getting certified, as there was a big increase of about 10,000. I forgot the number. There was a pretty large increase of PMPs. So we're looking at April to 60 to 3,000 by June, by May. So we have thousands of people that are getting certified every single month, but then we also have thousands of people losing it. Now, does it matter? You know, one of the things I want to talk about in this video is, do you need to maintain your certification, and why you should and can employers check? And the answer is yes. There is something called a certification registry by PMI where people can check to see if you're actually certified. And that way, if you put your certification on your resume, employers can check. I'll do another video on that, how to use that registry to verify someone's employment, in another video. But for this video, I just wanted to show you guys these numbers. The point of this is, guys, please maintain your certification. Don't lose it. Don't become the thousands of people that lose it. You don't want to take that exam again. You can see these numbers. If you have ever wondered how many PMPs there are, there you go, 1.2 million. If you ever wonder how many people are taking this exam every month, thousands of people are taking this exam every month and getting certified. Thousands of people are also losing it, was the point of this video. Hopefully you found this information pretty useful. Maybe it answered some questions you have. If you do like this video, please click on the like button below. Subscribe to the channel. I have some really cool video coming out on employment data. And not data, employment, gaining employment and increasing your salary, all coming up in the next few months that I've already recorded. You'll see those videos coming out next month. So if you enjoyed this one, click that like button again, and I will see you in the next video.